Hey, good morning. What is this, Kenji? Hey, Lucky. We got a few more people hop on. Hey, Kenji. I'm almost done too. I've been editing and proofing for a couple of days. So when I'm done, I'm gonna shoot you a final copy for you to see it. Okay. Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Yes. And school's almost out for you, right, Kenji? School's almost over. So I'm excited. It is Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. And we're going to be out and about making things happen, making a difference in the community. We're going to feed the homeless tomorrow. So today I'll spend the day getting everything ready. I'm really excited because it's been a while since I've been to Tent City. Y'all know Tent City is near and dear to my heart. And I'm excited that I get to go back out there. El último día de escuela. Oh my God. Qué maravilloso. Whew. Finalmente, huh? Yes. Last day. And so I'm excited to be able to go back out to Tent City. I haven't been out there to really serve, in a while. I've been through there, but to just actually stop and get to talk and see the people and stuff, I'm excited about that. And so today I wanted to come on and give you a few words of encouragement from the Chronicles of Cree. I'm not like Coach D. Today I'm not simultaneously streaming, Twitter, Periscope, and all of that. I don't have all those gadgets yet. And I lost my tablet. So here we are. We're just on Facebook, but that's okay. Great day is shake and bake our Friday chicken or fish. Shake and bake. I need that sucker straight fried, and I know that's not healthy, but that's how I like it. But anyway, it's Friday, y'all, and I'm so grateful, so grateful, so grateful, so grateful. I'm so super excited about the school year ending because pre-pyramid did not work there this year. Oh my God! Now I should shout right there. I'm grateful too. It's been a year, and so I'm happy about that too. You have no idea. I think about that all the time. Good morning, Andrew Pitchford. How are you? Thanks for joining. But I want to come on and give you a few words of encouragement for the day. And Andrew, you're new to, I think, joining us today, and welcome. But I am Cree Perryman, and this is the Chronicles of Cree. And I come on Mondays and do a Reset Monday. And so I just wanted to give you just some words of encouragement for today. And our topic, our word today is just reconditioned. Reconditioned. This morning I was listening to you, Coach D, at 5, and I was thinking about some of the things you said, and I have heard T.D. Jakes talk about eagles and talk about how they're born up high. I love that illustration, and yeah, it's great imagery because it's the perfect illustration to help you. I don't know what this is on my keyboard distracting me, but it's a perfect illustration of how we need to be because we were born up high. Sometimes we forget that we were born up high like the eagles, and so I really enjoyed hearing that, and I love that illustration. Hey, Rakisha Carter, how are you? And so when I thought about the word reconditioned, I thought about the synonym repaired. I thought about being rebuilt, restored, and I thought about that because when we were growing up, a lot of us heard the same thing, and we were conditioned a certain way. We were conditioned, to be polite. We were conditioned to, help others. Some of us were conditioned to, be that big brother or that big sister and be the role model for the other children. Some of us were conditioned, to, act a certain way because maybe our dad was a pastor. We were conditioned to act a certain way because our mom was a teacher, and you better not embarrass them. And so we were all conditioned a certain way. We were conditioned to, go to school every day and make good grades. These were the expectations that were set. And the way things were done in your house is the way things were done in your house. Do you ever remember your mom or your dad saying, hey, Zimbe, you ever remember your mom or your dad saying, I don't care what they do over in their house. This is my house. This is what we do over here. Remember that? Remember being conditioned to only spend the night at your house? I couldn't go spend the night at anybody else's house. We were all conditioned a certain way. We were all taught to go to school and make those good grades, come home and go to work. You had chores. There were certain expectations that were set for you. And so as we were growing up, this became a part of who we were. This is a part of, what has helped us to become the people who we are today. Good morning, Miss Diane. And so as we grew and these expectations, changed maybe according to age, maybe now you got to take the trash out, your chores changed. But it was like as we grew with every age and level, our responsibilities changed, but the expectations were still there. And we were conditioned to do a certain thing. So like me, I'm sure that the expectation was you're going to go to college. Yeah, that's where you're going. Nobody gave me the option of going to the military. That was never an option for me anyway. So my only option was to go to school. Hi, Mr. Franks. That was it. And so when I went to school, I studied, got the associate's degree, all those nurses. I was like, man, I could never be a nurse. They got to do too much. Finished that, went on to Texas A&M Commerce, got down there, finished that degree, started teaching. And everybody was like, oh, wow, you made it. You made it, Cree. You made it. I'm so happy for you. You made it through student teaching. Now you have your bachelor's, girl. You made it. They thought I had so much money. And the people thought that making back then when I started teaching, I started out making maybe like $23,000, $24,000 a year. And so people thought you made it because they were conditioned to believe that if you could just get a job as a teacher, you had arrived because you got that paycheck coming every month. Now you have insurance. Now you're off in the summer with your children. And I was like, okay, this is cool. It didn't work for a while. Great to be on the same schedule with my kids. Good morning for those of you who are just joining. I was good with that for a little while until one Christmas. We had a Christmas party. The person whose house we were going to was one of the most snobbish people I'd ever met. She and I had the same birthday. She thought she was better than me. The only difference was the color of our skin. And I remember going to her as a new teacher, asking her a question. And it was just some art project that she did with her class, and I wanted to do it with mine. And I remember her telling me, I don't share my resources with other teachers. I said, oh, okay. Feelings were hurt for about 5 or 6 minutes because I'm new to teaching, and I thought, okay, we're supposed to work as a team, but she didn't want to share her resources with me. Well, I didn't ask you for all your resources. I just asked you how'd you do that one art project because I wanted to do something like that. So now I'm mad. Attitude is like, I can't believe she did that, so now I need to do something better. Hey, Marion. And so I did. I did a whole different project, and then she came to me and asked me, and I said, man, I don't share my resources with veteran teachers who should already know how to do this. So I was conditioned to believe that you're supposed to share and you work together cooperatively, especially in the workplace, but then that incident happened. It didn't make me not want to teach. But that Christmas, we went to her house, and it was her party at her house. And I don't know why we all went there instead of a restaurant. But when we got to her house, I remember pulling up to her house, and I looked at that house and I thought, wow, I didn't even know this house was here. The house was about 4,000 square feet. There appeared to be a Christmas tree in every room, although there wasn't, but there was a Christmas tree upstairs in that window. When you walked in, there was a Christmas tree. There was a Christmas tree on the catwalk, and we were all gathering in the kitchen, what appeared to be the kitchen to me. So I looked around for the refrigerator and I couldn't find it. I looked around for the trash can and I couldn't find it. Make a long story short, everything was in the wall. I was conditioned to believe that the trash can was on the side of the counter. It was, over in the pantry. Just conditioned to believe that that's how life was until I got there. You're serving wine at a party. I wasn't used to that. It was just all these things that I wasn't used to. So I had to recondition my mind so that I would understand that there are some people who live a little different. They live different from what, I'm used to, from what I saw. So when I saw that house, and I asked where the trash can was, and she put her foot on a little, I guess it was a pedestal, but the trash can slid out from under the counter. I wanted to say, girl, how y'all do that? But you know, that's not what you do. So I looked at that and I said, okay, so trash cans don't have to be visible. They can be in the wall. I looked for the refrigerator because I didn't drink at that time. I wanted some water or something, but she said, go to the fridge. I couldn't find the fridge because the fridge had a paneling on it that looked just like the wall. So she went and touched the door and the door opened. I said, okay, yeah, this is it. I said, wow. So I've been taught to just go to work, get a house, just get your 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. That's what everybody else is doing. That's what we did. But people are living like this. I went home and said, hey, I'm moving. You want to go? I'm moving. Me and my daughter moving. You want to go? And we moved. Not because I saw that, but because I, had reconditioned my mind that night and reprogrammed my mind to just really believe that, you know what, I can do this. She's not smarter than I am. And if you think I'm lying, let's pull out the, transcripts and we can do that. So we have been conditioned to believe that life is a certain way, but it's not that way because everybody's not broke. Everybody's not broke. Everybody's just not going to go to school and just be a teacher and that's going to be it. And you happy because you made it, because we're higher than that. We're more than that. We can do more than that. Now, I'm not knocking people who want to be teachers because I was a teacher for a long time. But the thing that got me was I was conditioned to believe that I just need a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. So I had to change that way of thinking. We had a car, and I was told, you don't drive that kind of car every day. You get an old car to drive during the week. That's your Sunday car. I was like, shit, what's a Sunday car? Oh, my papa talked about a Sunday car. So you want me to buy a car that I only drive on Sundays, go buy another car that I can drive every day? Nah, boo, I bought that, and I'm going to drive it till the wheels fall off. Because they were conditioned to believe that you can't put that many miles on it. Why not? I work every day. So I'm making enough money to do the maintenance and the tires or whatever. So as we live our lives, some of that stuff that we were taught, some of that stuff that we were conditioned to believe, we have to be reconditioned. We have to reprogram our mind because guess what? I can live in a $4,000 square foot home. So when I moved to mine, I was like, this is what she was talking about. I had a tree on the catwalk. I had a tree in my daughter's room. I had a tree in my son's room. And I had a tree in the living room. Christmas was my favorite holiday. So when I saw that, that was attractive to me. But it let me know that there are people out there who are better than you. Some of us are all messed up because we feel like, people are better than we are because they got more money than us. You think. People, their credit might be better, so they get a better house than you. So we think all we have to do is recondition and reprogram our minds because if they can get it, you can get it. Hey, Rachel, save it for a special occasion, Sunday underwear, Sunday china. Girl, bye. I'm the guest. We eat off of that. Huh? Everything I got, I use all the time. Because if something happens to it, it can be replaced. So we've got to recondition our mind. My grandmother used to take a ham, and I probably told y'all this, and I thought everybody had to cut the end of the ham off. And I thought you get a ham and you cut the end of the ham off, then you bake it and get it ready, you do all that. No, like that's not it. The reason why she cut the end off is because we didn't have a damn pan big enough for the ham to go in. And she cooked that part in something else. Duh. But I was conditioned to believe that you just bought a ham and cut the end of it off and then you cooked it. We have got to undo a whole lot of stuff that we were taught. Hi, Veronica, good morning. Thanks for joining. We've got to, hey, Rachel, we got to undo it because we think that it's a certain way. We feel like, you know what, no, that's just what that is. And that's how it's supposed to be done. No, it's not like that, boo. It's not. You want to live in a 4,000 square foot home? Go to work and get it. You want to drive a car, a certain kind of car every day and not just Sunday? Go do it. Coach G says Sunday underwear. Girl, no, you go get that stuff. Why? Because you deserve it. So we've got to recondition our minds a lot of times. We feel like we got to go work for somebody else because we were conditioned to do that. Well, I'm a witness. You can walk away from the W-2 world. You can walk away from working for somebody else to working for yourself. You've just got to reprogram your mind. Is it going to be hard? Yeah. Are you going to have some long days? Yeah. Are you going to want to go back sometimes? Yeah. Hi, Brandy. Yeah. You'll want to go back. Because you'll say, well, you know what? It's just so easy getting that check every month on the 15th. I got the check on the 15th of every month. I love the 15th every month. It was the 25th of the month that was so long. But we were all programmed to get that check on the 15th. You don't even have to work that hard. You just wake up and go to work and do what you're going to do. Well, when you give that up and you decide that you're going to work for yourself, now you've got to recondition your mind, because when 5 o'clock comes, you got to get up and go hit it. Just like you were doing in the W-2 world. So we've got to recondition our minds, and we've got to recondition our thought process so that we understand that there's nothing that's too good for us. It's not. Do you think only white people can live in houses like that? Do you think only white people can go play golf during the week? Do you think only white people can sit up at the coffee shop during the week and read the paper with their legs crossed while you trying to hurry up and get your coffee so you can go punch the biometric clock? Are you kidding me? No. No. I'm grateful for having had a job. I'm so grateful for having had a job that allowed me to get my children through school, allowed me to have my summers off with them. I'm grateful. But I'm grateful now that the work with those kids is done. They're adults now. So now I get to do what I want to do when I wake up. Erica Badu says, the world is mine when I wake up. I don't need nobody telling me the time. When I heard that line, I played it 1,000 times because I was like, that's what I'm talking about. So we don't have to be looking at other people going, I wish I could do that. I wish I could know. I'm like you, Coach D. Hey, how do you do that? Hey, how does that work? I don't mind asking questions and asking for help. I don't mind. I don't mind. Good morning, Gloria. Hey, Sean. Kristen, good morning. Thank you for sharing your words with us. Hey, Brandon, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. But we've got to recondition our minds. Mark went on a shoot, and there was a lady at the shoot and said, oh, you're Cree's husband. And he said, yeah. And she said, tell her thank you. I'm not teaching anymore. I'm starting my own business now. And she was there set up doing her business. I was like, boy, who was it? And he was trying his best to tell me who it was. He's not good with names. And so finally, I remembered who it was and figured it out. And I was like, wow, okay, yeah. Why? Because you don't have to be conditioned to do a certain thing. See, when we went to school to get the degree, think about this. We went to school 4 years to get the bachelor's degree, right? So we got the bachelor's degree because we wanted to teach. So that's what we studied. So I became a teacher, majored in English so that I could go do that well. That's a new phenomenon, not entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is not a new phenomenon. That's old. But being an employee and being programmed and taught to do one thing well for all your life, that's what's new. I read that in a book. I didn't make that up. So the guy downtown on Main Street selling those hot dogs, $5 for a hot dog, a drink, and some chips, working all day. If 20 people come in an hour, he made $100. I'm just saying. He worked 8 hours, that's $800. But we want to knock him because, you know, he's selling hot dogs. Oh, okay. Do you make $800 a day teaching? Do you make $800 a day doing what you're doing now? We real judgmental. $800 a day. Somebody multiply 800 times 30 on a good 31 days in a month. 31. How much is that? I don't even have my calculator. Mark, you have your calculator? 800 times 31. I'm just saying, think about the money. So we've got to recondition our minds. Whatever it is that you're in pursuit of, it can also be in pursuit of you. Hey, Shonda Williams, I'm telling you, because guess what? We have to understand that we got the power to do it. So it's not just other people who can live that life. Whenever I see a Range Rover Sport HSC pass, I say, God, I thank you for the vision. God, I thank you because mine is on the way. God, I thank you because mine is going to be white and it's going to have my name on the plate. And I thank you because I'm going to drive it real slow. The photo enforcer won't be taking pictures of my range. You know what? Yes, I will. I'm going to let them take that one picture. Then they can send me that in the mail so I can see what they look like. I'm just saying. Eric Thomas says that we're undisciplined. We're undisciplined because we'd rather sit up and watch Game of Thrones. Is it Game of Thrones? A throne or whatever this new thing is. What is it called? Somebody put it down there. That's what we want to do. That's what we choose to do. We'd rather go out than work on our future. We would rather go kick it with the homies rather than, go to a book study on 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. That's the kind of stuff that we do because we don't want to invest that time in ourselves. And people lie all the time. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do better. I want to have this. No, you don't, because your actions say something else. See, when you want to lose weight, you'll get up and go walk. Whether other people walk or not, Game of Thrones. Thank you. You'll go walk. If anybody else walks tonight, it doesn't even matter to you. You want to lose some weight, you'll go walk. I can't even drive up on the parking lot to the gym, so I know I'm never going to the gym, but I can walk. Our actions say it all. I got stuff I need to do, so I'm rearranging my schedule. You don't see me on here every morning anymore. I will do a reset Monday because I have to be disciplined, and I've got to use the time that's been given to me. And we could all have more and do more if we maximize our time and recondition our minds to not, oh, well, I just had this success, so I'm going to turn up for the whole week. No, boo. Every step of the way you make progress, you should celebrate it, but it shouldn't be so long until now you off track and you got to get yourself back on track again. Slow progress is still progress. And I believe you should celebrate those milestones, but dang. People be like, I'm going to celebrate. I've said, I'm going to celebrate my birthday all month long. What am I going to be doing? I've never done it, but I said it before. I'm celebrating my birthday all month long like that's some national holiday. Well, I mean, it was the day I was born, but it's not really a national holiday. But when my bank account can look like my social security card, then you know what? Maybe then I'll be able to do a little extra. But until then, I need to stay focused and recondition my mind and my thought process on a lot of things. Everybody's not going to go to college. Everybody's not going to sit in a class and get that 4-year degree, go get a master's, go get a PhD. That's not everybody's journey. But whatever it is that you set out to do, just do it. But give it all you got. Don't half do it. When you go to Coach's Box and get a 10-piece lemon pepper wing with extra ketchup, you don't eat half the plate. You eat it all. When I cook crawfish, I'm not eating half of what I cook. I'm trying to eat most of what I cook. And sometimes when ain't nobody here, I have my own crawfish bone, I eat it all. We have to be that same way and have that same energy when it comes to hashtag changing the world. It looks different from where you are. It's okay. But if we're going to hashtag change the world, we can't do it by ourselves. And we do have to recondition our thinking. Tomorrow, I'm going to go feed the homeless. I don't care if don't nobody show up but me. Why? Because that's just what I do. I appreciate the donations. I was yesterday, meeting this lady downtown to pick up this donation. Because people understand that it's not just us. It's not just you, your four, no more. It's people out there who are hurting. And you always talk about, and I love the Lord. He heard my cry. You a lie. Because if you did, you'd help somebody else and not just your family. And I love when I get to have those conversations with people. Because we're so holy and we're Christians on Sundays. But then, it's people that need help right in your city. But, you can't help them because you're scared it's going to take from you. I've never been hungry. I don't know what that's like. I've never been hungry. I don't know. So I don't know what that is. But it's people out there who need us. Never seen an episode of most shows because I'm not into being programmed by the people. I know. And a lot of it I haven't seen. Bank account looking like a Social Security number. No, Demi, I'm serious. You know how people do. I see them in Walmart. Okay. $3.85 plus. How much is that? $1.99 plus $2.95 plus 99 cents plus 89 cents. All them damn salt ass ramen noodles. Ramen noodles. 59 cents. Dang, ramen noodles 15 cents a pack now. I heard somebody say that and I was just like, wow, really? The struggle is real for some people. But all you gotta do is recondition your mind and you gotta wanna have more. And you don't have to do that. Nobody wants to be standing in line. Let me check my Let me check my account before I go in Walmart. No, I tell God, thank you every time I walk in the store because I don't have a calculator. I walk in and get what I want. And I put it in my basket and I keep it moving. I was in the store and this girl said, oh, you got your EBT card too? I said, EBT? What does it stand for? You know, your food stamp card. I said, no, I don't get one. Why? Girl, you got all that stuff in your basket. I'm going home with you. No, but you can't go home with me. You use your card because y'all got all that junk in your basket. I'm just grateful that I can go swipe. Not thinking of more than anybody else. It's just the mindset. So you've got to always be in a position to recondition. You've got to always be in a position to recondition your mind. It's not, oh, I got my EBT. They ain't gonna give me nothing. Me and Mark can get over here and lose it all. Y'all, they're not gonna give us anything. They're not. They said we make too much. But now it's time for us to awaken out our sleep. It is true. And recondition our minds so that we can be rebuilt and restored and have some restoration in our homes and restoration in our communities. And it starts with us. It starts with us. It starts with us. Never been homeless for real. Never been homeless. I know. My children don't know anything about that. Tell me, y'all think y'all hard? We were in 40. And they were just complaining. We lived in 40. And Tracy said, it's not fair. It's not fair. That was her favorite line. It's not fair. Boo, get your ass in the car. Come on, let's go. I got them both in the car. Drove all the way to South Dallas from 40. Drove around Tent City. At the time, I didn't even know it was Tent City. I didn't know that's what it was called. I drove around, parked, so they could look and see. I said, now that was not fair. That's the struggle right there. You want to get out of my car now and go stay with them? Because y'all complaining about some silly stuff to me. You mad because we ran out of Capri Sun? You better get out of here with that. All we got to do is go to the store and get some more. Every time you touch the light switch, the light comes on. Every time you go to the refrigerator, there's food in the refrigerator. And you got the nerve to tell me it's unfair because you can't spend a night with somebody. These people out here wish they could spend a night with somebody. I wasn't that Saul parent. I wasn't. Ask my children. They called me mean, but they couldn't call us broke. They couldn't call us hungry. They couldn't call us homeless. And they are soft. They don't know that. They didn't know that life. That's what's unfair. So I said, don't you talk to me about what's unfair. Matter of fact, give me a 5-page essay on why you think your life is unfair. It's due in 3 days. 5-page essay. Size 12 font, 1-inch margin all the way around the page. Yeah. If I whooped her, the whooping would have been over. See, if I give it a task of writing this paper, now you're going to become a great writer, improve your writing skills, and maybe now you'll be able to think a little bit differently. I'm just saying. But that was just me. But we have got to recondition our minds, y'all, and we've got to understand that we can make a difference. We can. Yesterday, when I was at the grocery store, this man said, hey, ma'am, I'll wash your windows. I said, okay, what's your fee? He said, whatever you give me. I said, you don't have a fee? Well, tell everybody $5. I stayed in the store so long, he started asking people, do you know the girl who dropped this car right here? Do she work in the store? She been in there 2 hours. I said, dude, I can't even buy groceries. I was just letting you do that until I got out. Paid him, got his number, because he does work in people's yards and stuff. I said, how long you been out here? He said, it's my first day. What he didn't want to be was hungry. So he got paid. He did a great job on my windows too. My windows are clean. So all we got to do is recondition our minds. You tired of where you are? Get up and move. You tired of being broke? Get up and go do something else. What skills do you have today that you can use? If the W-2 job went away, what would you do today? Do something constructive with yourself. Absolutely. What would you do today? What would you do today? If your job went away, what would you do today? How would your family eat? Do you have enough money stacked up in your bank account so that 3 months, 6 months, you're okay? They say we don't, according to statistics. I'm just saying, we've got to recondition our minds and nobody else is going to come and do it. And so I'm excited because guess what? Life is good. I wake up every day with an attitude of gratitude because I'm walking in my passion and doing what I want to do. I am. I don't take it for granted. And so I appreciate the people who are members of the tribe, who give back, who understand the value of helping others, who understand the value of, really making a difference in the world. We want the world to be different, but what are we doing? What are we doing to change it? What are we doing where we are? A lot of times, nothing, just talking. I don't want to hear all that. Stop talking about it and be about it. We walk past people all the time. You won't even smile. You so mad because stuff's so messed up. You can't even offer a smile. It's just what that is. Baby, life is good. I say it all the time. Life real good. It is. I have no complaints. Hey, Sheila, I have no complaints. And so I'm excited. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I'm going to be at Tent City. Today, I'm going to spend the day getting everything prepared. I need to go pick up the meat for the sandwiches and the brown paper bags. And so I'll be doing that today. I do have a Spanish class coming up June 20th. It is going to be via Zoom, and then we're going to have a physical classroom too. And so I'm really excited about that. Again, there is so much work to be done here in our own community. We just need to join forces. We need to join forces so that we can truly make a difference, because we have the power to do so. Okay, let's stop being mad at other communities who band together and put their money together and they start a business. I'm going to learn that language that they speak at the nail shop, though. I think that's what I'm going to learn next, because they go, I think they talking about my feet. Especially yesterday, because she would say, it'd be a long time before you get feet done. I said, girl, I got 3 jobs. Don't play with me. I got 3 jobs. You ain't doing my feet for free. I mean, yeah, we get a discount, cost us Thursday, but you ain't doing my feet for free. Just do my feet. Do real good. Do good job for me. I pay you. You do poor job, you don't get paid. And we'll shut this whole thing down, because that's how it will be. I need the Zoom version to increase my conversation. Yes, the Zoom version. So that's what we can do. We can do that. We can do that. But yeah, so life is good. And I want to say thank you to those who donated. I don't want people to think that, I only have a few dollars. All we need is a few dollars, $3 to buy a whole 40 pack of water. Did you know that? Go to Walmart. Yeah, it's like $3.98. You get 40 bottles. You've just given 40 people a bottle of water. So look at it that way. But I wish you well on the journey today. And remember, people are dealing with their own private battles. They're just not talking to you about it. People on the live are dealing with stuff. People who wake up every day and go to work are dealing with stuff. People that you pass on the street are dealing with stuff. And those people who are holding up those signs that say we'll work for food, they're definitely dealing with something. So let's hashtag change the world where you are. I wish you well on today. Let's recondition our minds so that we're not, thinking inside the box and thinking that the life we see today is it. You should work so hard until this time next year you don't even recognize your own life. Will you repeat that just one more time? I know I already did it twice. Thank you. We should work so hard to where next year this time we don't even recognize our life. Okay, so if you have not joined my YouTube channel, please do that. I am Your Realtor Cree on YouTube, and I will be uploading videos and educational content there. I know that, excuse me, this is the time of the year where people are buying houses and selling houses, and I want to help educate you on the process, not just sell your house and help you buy one. And so I'll be releasing content that's, educational, it's informative, and it'll help you in the home buying process or the home selling process. And just inbox me if you know somebody who's in that position right now. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I want to see everybody at the top because the bottom is too crowded. People are steeped in mediocrity and they are okay with just being mediocre. And you're not mediocre. You were not born to be mediocre. You were not born to live a mediocre life, and you were not born to just exist. You were born to live and to make a difference. And let's do that. Let's do that together. Let's hashtag change the world, and you're a part of the woods. I know Coach D is down in Florida. I know that Lucky is in Colorado. Sheila Kane Jones is in Gilmer. Demi, where are you? I don't know where you are. And I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But let's hashtag change the world. And everybody, let's make it to the top, because it's the bottom that's too crowded. Have a fantastic Friday, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.